twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude.
You twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my god.
Oh, dick twist!
Hey there, young man, cheer up, young lad. Please don't be sad because one of us is your dad. Oh, one of us is your dad. Your dad telling you will make your mom real mad. So mad. We agreed to keep the secret to avoid support payments. But one of us is your dad. Which one? One of us is your dad. Who knows?
Okay, we're going to do mic test on mic number one, mic number one, mic number one, Gemma number one. Mic test on mic number one, mic number one, mic number one, Gemma number one. Okay, and now mic number two, this is for me and you, mic number two, mic number two. Okay, and now mic number two, this is for me and you, mic number two, mic number two. Oh yeah, you know how it be. All right, it's Damian Andrews, and it continues to be the B1 Climax tournament. B2 Climax tournament? Did I say B1? And what a tremendous series of events it has been thus far, folks. I cannot stress more right now the competitive nature of this particular tournament right here, where we don't really necessarily have a clearly defined winner. We've definitely got some people who are on the cusp of elimination, don't get me wrong. But that being said, we've definitely got some clear leaders in this tournament right here. And man, is a guy like Selesky in a very sensitive spot at this point. Hulk Hogan in the A block has 15 points, while the Sensei himself has 12 points. And, well, the World Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, went out of his way to try and injure Selesky. And man, things did not go well for him. All right, I'm going to give you a recap here in just a second of all of the standing point totals. All right, in the A block, Hollywood Hulk Hogan leads the pack with 15 points. Mark Selesky, Kenny Omega, the AEW International Champion, and Enormous Genitals Kevin Welch all have 12 points. Meanwhile, Dan Crane and Last Call Jeremy Love both have 9 points, while Ito, Kid Christian, and Cube round everything out at 6, with Danger Boy in the tail end with simply 3 points. Nobody not on the board here in the A block. That being said, in the B block, things could not be more different. As it stands right now, we've got a 3-way tie for first place in the B block. Braun Char, Kurt Maple, and Kyle Empire all have 15 points, with Will Ospreay and Alhambra Guesa and Ryan Doyle all trailing right behind them with 12 points. So those guys are definitely not out of the running as of yet here. We've got the Skinny Wolf with an amazing 9 points here. Again, he's been a dark horse in this thing, but he's gotten on the board. Meanwhile, Dennis the Take a Hitman Hart has 2 victories in this tournament with 6 points, while Too Cool Koido and the Chronic Avenger have zilch. Now, tonight is where things really start to change here in the tournament. because I wanted to book the prior shows with sort of an event-style order to the A blocks, all like, I kept identified that there was an A block main event, a B block main event. So you got your 5 matches each, 10 matches in total, and stuff like that. Thus far, we are going to do something a little bit different here tonight, because one of the things I've definitely been thirsting for to get things going here on 2K25 is to get the regular season because again, we're leading up to Match Mania for sure here, but the thing is that plenty of things, while this very dense tournament that requires such an investment has you diving in here so deeply that you start to neglect some of the regular rankings and tag team division and so on and so forth. So we're going to have a tag team championship main event here tonight, because another tag team match as it stands is not going to work out. I'll get more into the NWA news as it stands right now here in a little while, but we've got here already in the B block, we've got in the A block, Cube with 6 points versus Jeremy Love with 9 points. So Cube, a victory here will tie him with the man he's about to face here. And keep in mind here, the vulnerability here that you have to remember at the end of this tournament is that there's going to be no... if we can help it, again, I would imagine there's some unforeseen circumstances that at the end of the A block, at the end of the B block, if we've got some tie scores here, what I was relying on to make a determination as far as how we were going to reconcile all of that is that we would refer to the prior match. Because again, with everyone's round robin is round robin for a reason. And if you're tied with somebody that you defeated earlier on in the tournament, well then you win. Or at least you get a leg up over that person. But really, if we've got like this kind of this awkward three-way tie where we've got, when we can't really draw a serious conclusion, we will definitely generate another match in order to make that happen. But again, ultimately, what we're trying to rely on here is all of the prior matches and stuff to facilitate determining who the actual winner of the tournament is, even if there isn't necessarily a clear points leader and stuff like that. And again, that person may have would have had to have lost that match to the person they faced earlier on in the tournament and stuff like that. So they definitely scored that point on them. So there's no point in doing a rematch here. Again, we've already determined, who the victor is because they already had a match. Now, let's get this tournament started here. Let's get it going. And again, the entrances are going to be off here. Last call, Jeremy Love versus Cube. Danger Boy versus Dan Crane. Sensei Mark Zaleski versus Kenny Omega. And Kevin Welch versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Braun Char in the B block. The Chronic Avenger versus Too Cool Koito. Skinny Wolf versus Dennis the Hitman Hart. And rounding out the tournament matches here tonight, there's only going to be 8 of them. Ryan Doyle versus Will Ospreay. We are going to have a grudge match here. Ric Flair versus Jimmy Controversy. These two guys in dark matches have been at each other's throats for a little while here. Unfortunately for them, then this is spilled out over onto the show, so we're going to see these two battle and see what happens there. And Tag Team Championship is on the line. Cobra Kai finally defending the tag team titles here after a long time here against a tag team that they had actually recently lost to. The the kind of like put together team here of Jeremy Love and Braun Char. Braun Char basically a hired gun for Jeremy Love in his quest against Cobra Kai here, but the dormant tag team titles back on the scene here, and we are going to see what's going to happen here, whereas I guess maybe the tag team champions may be either a little rusty as a team, or that victory they lost to Jeremy and Braun Char earlier on is going to be the determining factor here that's going to cost them the tag team titles. I guess we shall see, because of course, keep in mind, Zaleski is injured. Hollywood Hulk Hogan trying to take him out with a steel chair after the match last time here, but let's get it started. Jeremy just had wrist control right there. Cube had to drop kick him in the knee to escape it. Handspring. Jeremy nowhere in range for that one and gives him the uppercut. Jeremy now with a Fujiwara armbar on Cube. Jeremy would definitely say is the favorite in this match here, but Cube has pulled off several upsets throughout his career. He's got 6 points in this tournament. He's not trailing that far behind Jeremy Love with his 9 points. Look at this. Nicely done. Jeremy has executed that springboard DDT out of the corner to perfection throughout this tournament. Of course, this will not be the last time you see Jeremy here tonight. Nice kick to the head. Oh, chop to the chest, blocked the right hand, but Jeremy counters, puts Cube down on the mat. Good takedown. And again, no disqualifications, no countouts. 3 points for a pinfall or submission. 3 points for a knockout or referee stoppage. We have seen several referee stoppages throughout this tournament. I got to worry about Westside Ito, who is not on the card tonight. And lucky him. And Jeremy now going to use the loosened rules here. Smelany, your referee here. Nice fastball punch. Didn't really get that much leap on it, but Jeremy took it on the chin. It was enough to knock him down. Jeremy was thinking about something there, changed his mind. Can't be getting indecisive this late in the tournament, and look at him, rolled him into the Kimura. Cube now suffering. Jeremy now wearing him down. Cube being planted on the mat. No aerial moves for you thus far. The full weight and velocity of the sledgehammer to the midsection. Leapfrogs over the top rope. Jeremy. Drop kick from almost all the way across the ring. And Jeremy may be poised to get this one over and done with. Oh, caught the kick with the shoulder. Nice smooth move right there. Cube usually not that subtle. Up on the shoulders. Airplane spin. Round and round. Dumps him. Nice German suplex to follow up on the airplane spin. Jeremy obviously lightheaded. Sidestepped that springboard moonsault right there. Cube couldn't have telegraphed it any better. And Jeremy wants to do some damage with the sledgehammer and hits him right in his green dick. Jeremy now, nice clothesline on the top rope. Very deliberate, methodical move from the former two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, Cube, not a lot behind that kick out. Got the shoulder up just in time. And an exhausted Jeremy Love. He's going to need a method to his madness here. Elbow drop, and Cube just got out of there in time. This is his opportunity to turn this around. But Jeremy cuts him off into the Koji clutch. Cube now can't, with the mask on his face, you can't really see what kind of condition he's in. And Jeremy now back to the sledgehammer. Cube dodges out of the way. Battles it out of his hand. Oh, and Cock knocks him. There's a guy in the NWA that I call Count Cockknocker. I fucking hate that guy, as everyone should. DDT may have caught Jeremy's face on the sledge handle. He rolled out of the ring, and now the rear naked choke. Body scissors. Cube now is going to have a hard time keeping his wits about him. Jeremy now taunting his opponent, and now he grabs the sledgehammer, getting a little impatient. Oh, single leg takedown. Cube having the chance to recover. Drop kick! Jeremy grabs him for the pile driver, baby! Showing him off and dropping him on his head. Cube kicks out at 2. And of course, Cube, legendary for his ability to absorb punishment. It was the best of 7 with Abraham Lincoln back in the Nintendo 64 days that put Cube on the map. He was thought to be a mass jobber, and now the body lock. Cube is trapped. Oh, but I don't know if Jeremy... Did he let him go? So that he could go and get a weapon? Now he's got a ladder! Drops the elbow. Cube has been unresponsive since being released from the body lock. And now Jeremy looking to make his mark on Cube. Caught the chair out, threw it out of his hand. Man, hit him in the face. German suplex. Cube now, hopefully he's had a chance to recover. Jeremy was showboating, and Cube found an opportunity right there to take advantage and gives him the boot right under the chin, and now he's poised to perhaps put Jeremy away. Oh, and he caught him with the elbow. May not have been everything that he wanted. He was thinking about 630, and now he maybe thinking 630 again. Splash, and he misses, and Cube... full impact, no water in the pool. Jeremy slow to, I guess, capitalize there. Pulls himself up on the ropes. Over the top he goes. And Cube may have come down awkward thanks to the ladder there. Oh, the barbed wire baseball bat. Jeremy's thinking of doing to Cube what he did to Dennis as like a Hitman Hart. Jackknife pin, shoulders down. Cube, desperation. Didn't have a lot behind that, but he went for it. And again, into the Koji clutch. Cube, all tangled up, looking to try and fight his way out, and he taps! The non-stop onslaught of Jeremy and his submission holds was more than enough to take Cube out. Even though he may have hit his head on the sledgehammer right there, Jeremy managed to hold his game together here. Cube, I mean, he had his chance to win this thing. He hit that amazing drop kick outside the... Jeremy just soaking in the booze. And I don't mean he's been drinking, but Jeremy now has 12 points up in this fucking piece here. a couple more victories in this tournament, and he will go on to the finals to face the winner of the B block, and there Cube taps out. Jeremy saying he is number one in the A block. 12 points now. Cube handed another humiliating loss. Tremendous match for sure. As Jeremy exits the ringside area. Danger Boy versus Dan Crane. Man, I'm not liking Danger Boy's. I mean, a lot of talk about his injuries throughout this tournament. Oh, look at Crane's. Look at me, I'm looking big. He tried to intimidate Danger Boy with his size. Nice suplex throw. Now Crane, see, this is of course what he needs to do. Overpower Danger Boy. Don't let him get out of arm's reach. Pound him, slam him. Talk some fucking shit. Of course, Crane, his facial skin has been treated all throughout this tournament from the burns that they sustained. Earlier on, the danger driver right there, and Crane may be in trouble. I don't think he saw that. He dives outside the ring. Oh, suplex on the floor. Crane now just trying to intimidate Danger Boy. An imposing figure in the ring compared to the cruiserweight. Nice. Danger Conrana took Crane over. And for the second time in the match, Danger Boy has an opportunity here to get ahead in the score. Ah! Danger screw leg whip. And drives the elbow into him, and a stomp to the lower back. Crane knows what he's doing, a 20-year-plus veteran. Danger Boy. Oh, and he got out of the way, playing a little possum right there for Crane. Nice, got him over there. Danger Boy exceeding his weight limit here. Using all of Crane's size, weight, and momentum, kicked him straight in the beard 2 times, and Crane collapses to the mat. What a sell. Danger Boy looking for the springboard, caught him! Danger Conrada, and Crane came down right on his head. Face first to the turnbuckle. Danger Boy thinking about some plunder. He's got a door. He's got an unfinished door, and Crane is just like, oh, thumbs down. Danger Boy looking for the Poison Rana. Oh, and Crane tried to counter, but he didn't know where that door exactly was. And a sledge sidestep by Danger Boy. And they meet inside the ring once more. Caught him, knee strike to the beard, and again, another hard strike. Crane goes down. Ah, but the invincible beard gets the shoulder up. Danger Boy feels like he's got him. Ah, the new finishing move of his. Danger Destino. Oh, is he going to go for it again? Drop kick in the corner, and Crane out of the way. Man, good recovery on Crane's part. He was in trouble there. Danger Boy put everything he into the double D. Danger Boy may be thinking danger. Driver again, and Crane this time has the back body drop counter move for it. Oh, Crane coming into your fucking living room. And now he has put together a series of moves to perhaps put Danger Boy away here. Get this done nice and early. Can Danger Boy pull off this upset? Oh, there's Jeremy's barbed wire baseball bat. Oh, Crane, good dodge right there, but it left him open to a volley of kicks. Blocks the right hand, comes back with a kick to him of his own. Crane, though, off the ropes. Clothesline! Catapult clothesline! Haven't seen that in a while. 1, 2. Oh, Danger Boy kicked out at 2. Off the ropes, Crane. Again with the C4. Danger Boy stalking. Trying not to show what he's been through in this match. And he misses again. Whoa! Gets the barbed wire baseball bat kicked right out of his hands. Oh, but a clothesline. Danger Boy with a clothesline. Takes him down. Danger Boy looking to put his moves together. And he sets up that door. What does he have planned? Knee strike. Perhaps just some subterfuge. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Danger Boy. He who hesitates is lost. Oh, got snowplowed. With the forearm smashing now, the barbed wire baseball bat to the leg. Shoulders down, 1, 2, kick out at 2. Give it up for Danger Boy. Crane now just looking to humiliate the son of El Hamburguesa. What a capacity crowd we've got here tonight. The people show up for the MVWF. Nice dodge right there by Danger Boy. Got underneath the attack. Sends Crane into the corner. And Danger Boy uses to buy a moment so he can grab the trash can. Oh, Crane, what's he got in store? Going deep. Oh! Brass knucks! Brass knucks! Crane! Crane knocked him out! Knocked him out! It's over! It's over! 1, 2! What are you talking about? Danger Boy kicked out of the brass knucks! Crane hit him full force! Is it Danger Boy's night tonight? Takes him down. Maybe even come down on the barbed wire baseball bat. And just drops him hard. And now Crane's got plans for the door. And just plows through him with the low clothesline. And Danger Boy dodged out of there. He's okay. Oh, look at that leg sweep right there. Again, negating the big man's power and size. Poison Rana onto the head of Dan Crane. This is Danger Boy's chance. Crane now still with his eyeball. on the door. Oh, and just slams him hard. Oh, got distracted by the shiny thing. No. Doesn't want that. Wants the door, I think. Oh, but Danger Boy taking advantage of the hesitation. Puts Crane into the Fujiwara armbar. No rope breaks. Should be right up Danger Boy's alley in the Cruiserweight division. Danger Boy putting it together. He feels like he's got this thing under control. No, can't pick up the big man. Boom! And Crane takes his head off for a second time with the catapult clothesline. And again, I can't believe it, Danger Boy kicked out. Oh no, Crane setting Danger Boy up. He's gonna kill him with the top rope pedigree. Oh, and Crane destroys Danger Boy and maybe his own knee. If that doesn't put Danger Boy down, nothing will, and it's over. Danger Boy went way past, further than I thought he would have against Crane, especially this late in the tournament. But Crane, when he decided he had to put Danger Boy away, he went to his murder, death, kill move to put him down and put him down for good. I mean, Danger Boy, he mounted the comeback. Give it up for him. Turns out that door was just a red herring. Just like communism. I mean, how many times did Danger Boy kick out when we were certain he was done? That he was done for good. A great replay angle here, folks. Good thing I got a better angle on it earlier, but Crane bringing Danger Boy all the way to the top here. Look at this move right here. Look at the impact on the face of Danger Boy. Bam! Man, face, body, everything. That fucking sucked. Now Dan Crane has 12 points. Staying alive in this tournament is the MVWF legend on his retirement tour. Wow. Guess the people here in Omaha don't care for Dan Crane. Wow, folks, this is one I am definitely looking forward to here. Sensei Mark Zaleski faces the cleaner, Kenny Omega, the AEW International Champion here for the very first time, one-on-one. Omega currently, how many points does he have? He has 12 points. Zaleski has 12 points. So this will be a tiebreaker right here. Man, did Danger Boy actually manage to win the crowd over Crane right there? And they tie up center of the ring. Zaleski goes up. Omega maybe thinking, oh, good counter move right there. Takes him out at the knee. Nice springboard moonsault by Zaleski. And, of course, the fans got the Magic Eye signs out. Fucking schooners! Everywhere there are schooners! Zaleski getting methodical here. Suffered a devastating loss in this tournament to the World Heavyweight Champion and an injury. We don't know if Selesky isn't wearing some sort of chest brace under his gi, and a moonsault. This one from Kenny Omega came up short. Nice karate kick springboard from the second rope. And Selesky here putting together the moves here. Knee strike, bit of a V-trigger, some irony for Omega. Into the corner now. Selesky looking for a weapon here. Of course, no disqualifications. And there's that fucking door. Nice Selesky. Double stomp! Moonsault! Got nothing! Oh, and Omega followed up. Good follow-up by Omega. And a kick to the head, and Enziguri from the curly-toed boots. Selesky to the top rope! Double stomp! And Selesky, again, a bit of a less risky move, using the double stomp rather than maybe overcommitting with the Steve Perry press. Selesky now outside the ring, goes for a sledgehammer, and now taunting Omega, who comes around the corner with a Hurricane Rana. And again, a good follow-up by Omega, who's staying aggressive out there. Not showing a lot of the fatigue we've seen in other competitors here in the A and B block, for that matter. But again, who can blame those that are fatigued? Because, I mean, this has been a grueling tournament. Like a big uptick in schedule compared to what normally MVWF wrestlers are used to. And, Selesky misjudged that move right there. And you got to wonder if that isn't a result of the injury, the rib injury, from the chair shots to the ribs by Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And Selesky knows his name is Vengeance. Taking the opportunity to pound on Omega with the barrier of the ropes in between them. And now there's that ladder. And Selesky has evil intentions for that shit. Drop down on the ladder. He did the drop down. Look at this right here. Bam! And neck breaker on the ladder. Selesky moonsault. Oh! And Selesky got out of the way of having that moonsault take, like the impact, be on top of the ladder, but the moonsault still connected. Gut shot. No, good defense there by Omega, who's been training to defend that midsection. Straight jacket suplex on the door. Good defense. Selesky staying in this thing. Sends Omega off the ropes. Omega stuffed whatever he was going for. Again to the midsection. Omega had 2.5 feet of intestines removed from his insides. And it remains to be seen what kind of effect that will continue to have on him as he progresses through his career. And now look at this. Selesky testing out the barbs on the barbed wire. And to the body of Omega. To the face. Down goes Omega. And now Selesky can't decide what he wants to do next. V-trigger. He hesitated. Kick out at 2. They collide heads right there. Omega may be thinking, One-winged angel! Bam! On the door! No one's kicked out of the one-winged angel! Then Selesky kicks out! And Omega, out of frustration, just throws the door on top of Sensei. And again, too much disappointment, too much lack of follow-up. Moonsault, and this time Omega awkwardly catches the moonsault. And now he is poised to perhaps put Selesky away here. V-trigger! And Selesky loses his feet. Oh, the left shoulder comes up in time. How tough is Sensei Mark Selesky? Nice sidestep. Selesky, nice karate kick, and he caught him. Good counter move. And now Selesky may be thinking of putting him away. Clothesline. Clothesline. Caught the foot. Sweep the leg, Johnny. AEW versus MVWF. 1, 2. Omega kicked out at 2. The AEW International Champion, an absolute best bout machine. Match of the year winner multiple times, Kenny Omega, knows what it's like to get into the deep end of the pool. And this is not the last task for an injured Mark Selesky here, who looked like he was poised to win this thing. But who knows? Oh, again, the leg sweep does not work. Omega has the Cobra Kai style. Scouted. Oh, V-trigger. It connected. And a battered and bruised Kenny Omega strikes. There's the leg sweep. And again with the barbed wire on the midsection. And that might be the precursor to putting Omega away. What a kick! Yep, it's time, folks. Steve Perry, Ross, oh, and he came down to the barbed wire baseball bat. Oh, the pain. Fatal mistake for Selesky. Omega. Reversal. Sleeper. 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 Omega's fading. Omega's fading. Oh. Omega's got his fans. Selesky's got his fans. A split crowd here tonight. Uh-oh. Now it is time, folks. Shooting star press. Steve Perry press connects. And a long 3 count gets it. And a huge victory for Sensei Mark Selesky. What a match. An injured Selesky hangs in there with the AEW International Champion. And now Selesky has 15 points. He's still in this thing. Man, but give it up for Omega. I mean, look at this right here. Selesky really, this is where he won the match. Kicking out of the one-winged angel. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Man, what a battle between these two. 3 points well earned by the Sensei of Cobra Kai. What an intense tournament this has been for him. Oh, that V-trigger, absolutely vicious. There it is. Steve Perry press connects, full impact, right on the diverticulitis midsection, and a hesitant 3 count there by Smelanie. I got to question her about. But of course, Cobra Kai talks so much smack about Smelanie. Congratulations, Sensei Mark Zaleski. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Instant classic on this one. Oh, the crowd already senses that the world champion is coming. Fuck you, Hogan, indeed. Kevin Welch, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Kevin Welch on such an upswing these days, and the last time he was in a round-robin tournament and he faced the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, who at the time was Brandon Bones, he defeated that guy, handing him his 1 loss in this tournament. Now, Hogan's already lost once in this tournament, but at this point, Hollywood Hulk Hogan has 15 points. He is, well, right now, because of the last match, he's now tied again with Sensei Mark Zaleski. But he's the one that he holds a victory over Zaleski, so that tie still favors the world champion. But Kevin Welch, who at this point in the tournament has 12 points here, will have a chance to not only tie the world champion, but defeat him, and should that tie stand, Kevin would win the A block and go on to the finals. And the crowd all over Hogan. And Kevin, good counter move right there, but an up kick catches him right in his jerry curl. But Kevin has so realigned himself as of late to really press the button on his heavyweight style. Again, he did a cup of coffee in the cruiserweight division where he said he lost the weight to qualify. Many people question that, but it doesn't matter now. Nice knee strike by the champion. Counter move there. Taunting the crowd here at the expense of enormous genitals, Kevin Welch. Kevin trying to put his offense. I mean, this could be one of the most important matches of Kevin's career here. 6-7 years into his career at this point. Are you kidding me? And there's the barbed wire baseball bat that they've been using tonight. And Kevin don't care. He'll close the gap on the world champion here and tie this score and get the victory over the man he has to tie with. Whew, let's get high. Now, subsequently, after this event here, we are going to have basically all the rest of the A block matches, and there are going to be some people who are going to be pulling double duty on that night, but it will be an entirely A block event. And then after that, we'll have the rest of the B block events to determine the winner there, and then eventually the finals shortly thereafter that. Oh, Kevin tapped out! Wow, surprise tap out! What? Is Kevin injured? Hogan now with 18 points. And look at the smile on the man, this crowd is livid. I mean, absolutely dominating the A block is Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Hogan beat Kid Christian. Hogan beat Cube. He lost to Kenny Omega. He beat Danger Boy. He beat Crane. He beat Selesky. And now he's beaten Kevin. I'm sorry, I'm just telling the truth. Now we begin the B block matches. Two men who have been absolutely dominant now facing each other, who are tied at 15 points. A three-way lead in the B block between Kyle Empire, Braun Char, and Kurt Maple. Each man has suffered a single loss in the tournament, and that is why they are currently competitive with each other. And now, but all the same here, they come to a loggerheads where one of these two is going to have to squeeze through the bottleneck and be the winner. Kyle Empire, though, updated some of his gear here. And again, so much criticism about Kyle Empire is that he's this one-note wonder here, two-sport superstar though he may be, and the fastball punch and how frequently he uses it. But again, 11 straight defenses of the World's Heavyweight Championship, while also simultaneously during that period also being tag team champion on one of the most decorated tag teams in the most decorated tag team in the history of the MVWF, the Jackson Boys. Braun Char, a former Super 32 champion, has plowed his way through this tournament. His only loss to Ryan Doyle, who had to basically fucking murder this guy to put him down. Kyle Empire, though, double leg takedown. Oh, nice counter move there by Braun Char. Very underrated in the fundamentals is Braun Char. And they had to break up that sequence, and big-time clothesline as Braun Char rushed Kyle Empire there, took his fucking head off. Up in the air. Boom! Powerbomb! And that is going to take some of the stink out of Kyle Empire. And there's the handy-dandy sledgehammer that we've been seeing throughout this tournament. And he gives him a kiss with it. Kyle Empire says, enough of that. And he takes a powder outside the ring. Off the ropes he goes. Clothesline! This time a heart attack style clothesline in the vein of a Bret Hart. Nice. Takes him over. Back body drop of sorts. I mean, again, like, as much as of a back body drop as you're going to get out of a huge fucking giant like Braun Char. Oh, and the grand standing backhand. Fucking killed him with it. Oh, caught the foot though. Kyle Empire. I mean, again, you can say one note if you want, but Kyle Empire, I mean, during that title reign, also don't forget, he went into the finals of the Supermatch tournament, a double elimination tournament a few years ago that we had, and had to be beaten twice because he went into the finals undefeated, while World's Heavyweight Champion. And again, the World's Heavyweight Champion in tournaments, when the World's Heavyweight Champion was allowed to be in them, has always performed. The B1 Climax tournament, Brandon Bones performed. Won the B1 Climax tournament as World's Heavyweight Champion. Braun Char now a little stunned by the imperviousness of Kyle Empire. Nice counter move. Takes him down with a chop block. And again, Kyle Empire, during the Supermatch tournament, went all the way to the finals. Had to be beaten twice by Ron Awesome to win that tournament. and then eventually was avenged when Kyle Empire ended up having to give a title shot to Ron Awesome, and Ron Awesome basically fucked himself and basically flaked it there. And Ron Awesome went through that whole fucking tournament with a single loss on his shoulder the entire time. It was sudden death for him the entire time. And now in this tournament, Hollywood Hulk Hogan has pulled every fucking shenanigan out of his ass, and is now the points leader in the A block. Now, speaking of points leaders, 2 points leaders in the B block meeting in the opening match here in the 7th event of the B2 Climax tournament. Braun Char, the Kree Warrior, brought to the MVWF by Dan Crane. We will see him later on in the main event tonight, challenging with Jeremy Love for the World Tag Team Championship against the World Tag Team Champions, Cobra Kai, Selesky, and Dennis the Hitman Hart. And what a power slam, as it looks like Braun Char is poised now to put the legendary champion away. End of days, baby! Shoulders down, 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Kyle Empire, no pushover. What a grueling championship. I mean, again, also was a dual champion with his brother. Oh, but the Braun drop on the sledgehammer has got Kyle Empire pulling himself up in the corner. Good defensive elbow right there. Off the ropes goes Braun Char into his own corner. And there, under the beard, putting the press on him, giving Kyle Empire a chance to recover. But Braun Char, though, pushes through. And now he's got a steel chair. Gonna give him a kiss with it. Oh, and splits his fucking head open with the chair. Spear! And the blood pouring from the face of Kyle Empire only inspires him and almost kicks out. Well, he did kick out. Shoulder up. Braun Char slowly. Again, you've got to wonder about his stamina this late in the tournament. The big man carrying around all that weight, working this heavy schedule again. He only recently came back from being off for like a year, 2 years. He may be firing up the fastball punch. Blam! Takes him out. Shoulders down. 1, 2. Kick out. Shoulder up. And the crowd calling for it one more time. I mean, hey, if the critics are going to say that Kyle Empire spams the fastball punch, you can blame it on the fans for calling for it. Fastball punch! Got him! 2 times, 2! Braun Char gets the right shoulder out, where he basically just pushed his weight up. He didn't have anything in the legs. Braun Char staggered on his feet. DDT on the sledgehammer! Has Kyle Empire closed the gap? Big time fastball punch! Bam! To the face! For a third fastball punch! 2! Kick out! Unbelievable! What does Kyle Empire have left in the chamber? Oh no! A set of blue steel stairs. If he introduces Braun Char to this in an unfriendly way, blocks the pile driver. Oh, back body drop on the chair. Caught him off the ropes, drops him down in the back of his head on the chair. Follow up, splash, and he missed on the chair. Kick to the midsection, forearm smash. A knockout shot, maybe? The ladder is back. Kyle Empire has cruel intentions. Man, clubbing blow levels Kyle Empire here. Again, when you go to grab weapons and you give your opponent a chance, a moment, even a short period of time to breathe, in the time it takes you to remove your focus from your opponent, that could change all the synergy of the match. Look at this neck breaker! Braun Char is, I think Braun Char's in trouble. Either that, or I think maybe Kyle Empire's poker face is going a lot stronger than we may have thought. Oh, caught him up in the air. Dominator! And a big kick out there. Kyle Empire took the full impact of that and still managed to kick out. And Braun Char finally goes over the top of him, and now he's going to take a risk. Oh, big time splash from the second rope. Courageous elbow gets blocked by Kyle Empire. Shoulders down, and I think the exhaustion. Braun Char just couldn't do it. And I'm going to say something of an upset right here, as now Kyle Empire pulls into the lead. Braun Char handed the second loss of this tournament. He even split Kyle Empire's head open with the chair. You got to give it up for Braun Char, though. What a tournament he has had. He is not out of this thing, don't get me wrong. I mean, he kicked out of all three fastball punches. They used the weapons to perfection. Man, Braun Char, I mean, basically had to be chipped away at. Man, I think Braun Char should have slammed him right here on the ladder. That would have put this match away. Perhaps a bit of inexperience here on Braun Char's part. Finally put him down for the 3 count. Man, I thought on paper, he was a dark horse in this thing. But Kyle Empire is in this to win this. He has 18 points now. And technically the leader of the B block. What a fight that was. Interesting match, the Chronic Avenger versus Too Cool Koito. Two men known for their hose. This is going to be kind of a participation trophy match if you really think about it here, because again, these two guys here are the two guys in the tournament that are entirely scoreless here. I don't even know who they're chanting at. And some hard strikes. Moonsault, though. Quickly, impulsive move. Just as much of an impulse there. Man, the crowd all over these two. Well, someone's got to win this thing, so somebody in this B block is going to not go scoreless. Will it be the Chronic Avenger, or will it be Too Cool Koito? Also, stay tuned, folks. Many matches still to come. Dennis versus the Skinny Wolf. Osprey versus Doyle. World Tag Team Championship in our main event tonight. Cobra Kai defends the World Tag Team titles for the first time in a long time against Jeremy Love and Braun Char. Man, the crowd is just shitting on these fucking two for being scoreless. Nice DDT for Too Cool Koito. Will this be enough to put him and his eyebrows away? No, left shoulder comes up. I mean, we've had a number of matches throughout the tournament where we had the points leader in both either the A block or the B block end up facing each other as kind of like a tiebreaker. But this is the first time we've had two guys that were scoreless except from the beginning of the tournament. And this deep into the tournament, of course, Spine Buster. Big time pop-up punch to the face. And the Mohawked Chronic Avenger, shoulders down. He kicks out at two. Nicely done. Got him in the Cobra Clutch right there. Turns him around into the clothesline. Rolls through. Some limber moves here. Oh, look at that. The shittiest kick right there. Caught him. Full force. The Avenger dips out. Goes for the door. Big time knee drop. From a standing position, knee drop. Oh, come on, folks. They're good wrestlers. They're just not doing well in this tournament. Oh, and of course the freshly scarred head of Too Cool Koito easily opened up right here. Oh, and how about a wet willy to your bald ass head? And a knee strike. Kick out at two.
This is my yard now.
And another kick out by Too Cool Koito. A bleeding Too Cool Koito. And again, these guys, scoreless though they may be, have all the same problems that everyone with a high score has. They are tired. They are fatigued. They have been beaten up by the heavy schedule, the rough matches. I mean, early on in the tournament, they were getting these matches over quickly. But now, these guys are going into the deep end of the pool. They are being tested. They are finding out who they are. Nice elbow counter and a clothesline. Catches the foot. Nice leg sweep by the Chronic Avenger, who's way ahead on points here. Shoulders down. Another kick out by Too Cool Koito. But again, the exhaustion. And the baller elbow right there to the heart. Another kick out by Koito, not staying down for just anything, but the Chronic Avenger, Rich Newell, may be poised to give him the business. 1, 2, another kick out, and man, all right, late in the tournament though it may be, full impact, another knee strike to the face. Oh, but Koito, smart move, dips out. But the Chronic Avenger feeling very confident in himself here and doesn't allow him to pull out a weapon. And another high knee drop from the standing position. And they race each other back into the ring. Off the ropes. Koido dropped down over the big-time business. And he got him. Full throttle. And strikes with the sledgehammer. 1-2 in a row. Up in the air. Big man Konorana. And the hard strikes to the forehead. Maybe looking to put a cut on the forehead of the Chronic Avenger. Back and forth, these two. Sometimes, the scenarios, no one's got any points, just so we can give you a chance to get on the board. Sometimes you're defending your lead. Sometimes you're trying to tie it up. Sometimes you're just two guys out there who's like nobody with points against like the points leader, just going out there trying to be a spoiler to give someone else a chance to get ahead on points. Big right hand, and Koido doesn't care, sends him off the ropes. Koido now calls for it. Boom! 6-1-69, baby. Shoulders down. 1, 2, and a shoulder comes up for the Chronic Avenger. Oh, look at Koido tells him to bring it, and he does. He fires right back with a clothesline. Second win right now for the Proletariat Playboy. Too Cool Koido. Oh, what did he do to him? Oh, what did he give him, like an edible or some shit? Blew a hit in his face? Will that be enough? Is Too Cool Koido too high, Koido? Moonsault! He got him! Springboard off the top rope, and Koido is motionless. Got him with the senton. 2 moves in a row. Oh, but that time Koido felt him coming. Oh, but he ran right into it. And ran right into a clothesline as well. Man, I don't know how Koido's going to get ahead here, but now he's trying his best to mount a comeback. Big man splash, he got him. Couldn't that knock the last of the pot smoke out of the lungs of the Chronic Avenger? No. Right shoulder comes up. And the hard strikes. Avenger pulls him up in the corner. He gets one. A sledgehammer to the dick. And a bulldog, though, as a counteroffensive. Give it up for the Chronic Avenger withstanding that onslaught. Natural selection. Top rope, what does he have in store? 420 elbow! Koido gonna try to exploit the mistake! Kick out at 1. Wow! Give it up for the Chronic. Kicked out at 1! Shoulder breaker. That'll slow him down, and now he feels like a finishing move. Something big to put him down, and man, Koido flattened him with the big man splash off the top rope. Got him with the business yet again. Top rope moonsault. Koido out of the way. Into the corner. Big time clothesline. All the big man's weight was behind it. Shoulders down. And another 1 count. The Chronic Avenger just basically spitting in Koido's face. Inverted atomic drop. Inverted atomic drop. 2 in a row. And again, the hesitation on the part of Koido. Oh, man, it made him freak out. He dosed him with something. Oh, it just drilled him right in the ass with the sledgehammer. Up in the air. Tried to counter. No. Time for the 69-69. Bammo to the face. No. Koido could have done the slingshot right there. Instead, he wants way more air, but all the hesitation cost him. He could have done the springboard, but instead he went to the top rope. Business! He gave him the business! Coito, left shoulder came up, and the Chronic Avenger could not believe it. He felt it. He felt how much impact he had on that kick. MVWF Fierce NWA, yeah, say that all you want, jerk off, but the fact of the matter is that I can't download any more of the NWA people onto the game. I'm on PS5, Greg is on PS4. Asshole. And Rich Newell to the top rope. Big time kicking. Oh, the back of the head comes down on the trash can. And he smashes him across the knees with it. And he got dodged right. Man, Coito been saving that heel hook this whole time. Oh, and he tapped. He could not escape. And for the first time in the tournament, Too Cool Coito is on the scoreboard with 3 points. Man, the Chronic Avenger dominated the early part of this match. And, I mean, what a comeback here for Too Cool Coito here. I mean, look at the early on in the match here, throwing the ball or elbow. That's how confident the Chronic Avenger was here. And Coito literally kicked out of everything he had. Coito did make a mistake. He might have been able to win this thing earlier, but he wanted to hit another one of those splashes off the top rope after the 69-69. And even though he got dosed twice in this match, it didn't matter. Just remember, folks, handle your high, always know your dealer. He's going to be having some sugar. That's right, baby. Yeah, he's signaling to the sugar babies. He's going to pony up at the hotel suite with a stack of $2 bills. Ha ha ha! What a victory. Now this one is an interesting one. Of course, Dennis Take a Hitman Hart graciously made an appearance at the last event, did color commentary just a couple of days ago, and he said it would be an honor if he were to ever be betrayed by the Skinny Wolf. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that I think that Dennis is going to lay down for the Skinny Wolf here, don't get me wrong, but man, I got a feeling here that maybe Dennis may be in for it. I'm going to take a quick pee break. I'll be right back. And I'm going to hit that weed. Dennis opening up with the heavy artillery. And he is the one with the poorest luck of the draw here, because he's still got to defend the tag team titles tonight. And he's got this match with the Skinny Wolf really late. Dennis now hammering away at the scarred face of the Skinny Wolf. But the Wolf doesn't take the full 10 count. Nice knee strike, and that's the kind of move right there that can bridge the gap between a smaller opponent like the Skinny Wolf, a cruiserweight who rarely ever wrestles in the cruiserweight division, and the Wolf who's just so used to being out there with guys that are like 2-3 times his size. And he always finds a way to make up the difference. Oh, leaping punches. No gas in the tank on that one. And he doesn't stay in the jackknife very long. Oh, and the Skinny Wolf just leaps right up in the face of Dennis to take a Hitman Hart. The Skinny Wolf does not care how big you are. Smelly getting in the way. Dennis, oh, I can already hear him from his house complaining. Kick to the back. And the Wolf now outside the ring. Big time springboard splash. Oh, and the Wolf hurt himself on that one. And he just decks Dennis. Left shoulder comes up just in time. That's right, point at him. And the Wolf talking shit to one of his biggest fans, because that's how the Skinny Wolf operates. And another 2 count on Dennis to take a Hitman Hart. The Wolf inching that much closer. Dennis has 6 points. The Wolf has 9 points. Neither of these guys have a very good shot at winning this tournament. The Wolf has a slightly better chance than does Dennis. A lot of circumstances would have to fall in place for Dennis to win this thing, as unlikely as that is at this point. But the Wolf now, big time face wash. Wolf calling for it. Oh no! No knee drop for you, dickhead. DDT and the cannabinoid infusing mask of Dennis to take a Hitman Hart. 1, 2 count. Again, another 2 count. That's the 4th or 5th 2 count on Dennis Hart. Dove outside the ring, an absolutely risky move. He did catch Dennis a little bit, but man, he hurt himself a lot more than he impacted the Hitman. Off the ropes, Dennis dropped down by the Wolf. Leapfrogs over him. Dennis dodged that kick, and again, good defense here. You got to appreciate the fact that the jiu-jitsu that Dennis has been doing, and the fact that he's part of Cobra Kai now, has gone a long way to improving his defense. I mean, that was always kind of like the telltale definition of his King Kong style, that it's all offense all the time. And a nice kick out. Dennis has evolved over the years. as he's gained more experience. Stunner! And that should be it for the Skinny Wolf. The hardcore icon kicks out at 2. And he rolls out of the ring like a ring general that he is. The Wolf, 27 fork strikes to the face. Has cost people their lives in the ring, has died in the ring. He's gone so far over the years because he's so filled with hate. Yeah, Cobra Kai, baby, doing the pose. And the Skinny Wolf does not appreciate it when he talks shit. Nice karate kick right there, but a pretty easy dodge for the Wolf, as Dennis is a lot less experienced in karate than he is inside that ring. But the Wolf, of course, with so much more experience than does Dennis take a hit man hard. And it might be the Skinny Star Press. Yes, and he hits it. Shoulders down, full impact. 1, 2. Wow, kick out at 2. What a kick out by Dennis Hart. And the Wolf has the ladder. They tie up center of the ring. Wolf putting together his shots. The Wolf now to the top rope. Another Skinny Star Press. No, headbutt! Face first to the mat. The Wolf's in trouble. Dennis beaten down. Has to find a way to recover. And sends the Wolf into orbit. And that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and just throws the sledgehammer shot at him. No quarter given. Dennis now trying to show that he's over any intimidation he might have. But now the Wolf and the sharpshooter. Submission hold. Didn't have it on very good. And the Wolf now meeting Dennis. Oh, trying to punk each other. Dennis taken down, gets punched in the cannabinoid infusing mask. The Wolf fucking going crazy inside the ring. What's he got in store for him? He's like Minoru Suzuki and Terry Funk. Oh, and a size difference finally catching up to the Wolf. Clothesline. Dennis takes his fucking head off. And now he's got to do something to close the gap. And he smashes him with the trash can choke slam. Goes for the cover. Dennis hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, and Skinny Wolf was going for a low blow right there, and Dennis absolutely blocked it with some offense. Uh-oh, the Wolf calling for the Skinny Wolf slam. Full impact, shoulders down. 1, 2, Dennis! Right shoulder up in time. The Hitman, the Take-A-Hitman, is a legend in the MVWF. Skinny Wolf to the top rope. Headbutt, this time it connects. Dennis, give it up for him. Kicked out, or got the shoulder up. One more time. And every time you do, it's a victory. Dennis, man, beaten down by the Wolf here. 10 minutes into this thing. Both men trying to find a way to put the other away and score some more points. The Wolf wins here. He's in the running to win this fucking tournament. And the Wolf now calling for it. What's he got in store? Skinny star press? No, sidestepped it. Dennis was on his feet, swatted him out of the sky. And now Dennis calling for a finish here. Perhaps the stunner. And just putting the fucking stumps to him. And Dennis is on fire here. Puff, puff, pass, motherfucker. Big time boot. 1, 2. The Wolf kicks out, and Dennis can't believe it. Oh, hard strike. Dennis ate shit on that one. And now the Wolf calling for the Skinny Wolf Slam. If he drops him, on the sledgehammer. 1, 2. Dennis stays down. The Skinny Wolf. Now has 12 points. Dennis still with only 6 and a devastating loss. Man, he would have been on paper a favorite to win this tournament, but he has struggled all the same. And perhaps maybe so many of the personal distractions, the feuds that he has going on here, and of course the trauma of being beaten with a barbed wire baseball bat 136 times is something to really, that only happened like last November, folks. I mean, it's been a few months, sure, and Dennis has recovered from a lot of his injuries, and he's wrestling at a high level. But no, folks, the Skinny Wolf, tonight was his night. And all it took was a second Skinny Wolf Slam right on the sledgehammer to injure Dennis enough and put him down for good. And of course, the Wolf has been through a lot of injury and toil throughout this tournament. Seems to be favoring his head. I mean, he has taken a beating in this tournament, don't get me wrong. Alrighty, folks, this is one that you may not have known that you wanted. Ryan Doyle, Unbreakable Ryan Doyle of the MVWO, going face-to-face with AEW's Will Ospreay. Quite frankly, the best wrestler in AEW versus, quite frankly, the best wrestler in the MVWF. And here they are in the main event here of the B Block. Ospreay hits the first shot, defense there, big time kick there by Doyle, and it is unlikely that Doyle's done any sort of research on Ospreay. He's not that kind of guy. He's the kind of guy that goes off of his own instincts, and Doyle dumped outside the ring. Oh, what a tope! Scumdog Millionaire. Doyle, nice reversal, sends him into the corner. Was looking for a heel hook, and he got clubbed in the face. Sent into the opposite corner now. Ospreay all over him. Trying to stay in charge here, but Doyle now with a suplex of his own, perhaps. Ospreay counter move. And Doyle runs all the way around him just to throw a drop kick, a low drop kick right in his ass. Doyle now mounting on top of him. Damaging Ospreay in any way he possibly can here. Doyle may be advised that Ospreay has shown in this tournament that he can be surprised. It may be, for the uninitiated, it's a bit of a surprise to hear, but I think Doyle's the favorite in this thing. 1 count only. Look at that move right there. Good combination of moves into the pin attempt. Doyle focused on getting the win and getting out of there. Oh, right hand. Oh, into the referee. Doyle caught him. Dragon suplex right onto the back of his head. And Ospreay has had his history of neck issues. Doyle going for the plunder. He's got a steel chair, and apparently it's not a good enough chair for him. And another roundabout drop kick. Counter kick there by Ospreay. Ospreay under the bottom rope. And Doyle talking his shit to his opponent here, and Ospreay has the ladder. Power bombs him partially on the door. Moonsault! It's sandwiched in between the moonsault and the door. Oh, Doyle tried to rush him, got uppercutted instead. Ospreay now with a chance to do some damage. Off the ropes he goes. Handspring, drop kick got him. Man, Ospreay elusive. Doyle really trying to get his hands on him, and hasn't panned out. A strong kick out with no count and a moonsault. Very close quarters there to hit that. Doyle picks him up. And a clothesline on the top rope. Full impact. But again, not enough to stun Ospreay. Thunder bomb on the table. Doyle calling this shot. Kick out at 2. Fujiwara armbar. The onslaught continues. Oh, and Doyle really cranking on it. Trying to get that submission. And again, this late in the tournament, if you can get the victory and escape with no injury here, I mean, this is a critical time for it to be like that. And now, Ospreay into the corner. Look at these two playing cat and mouse here. All action, though. Springboard. Forearm shot caught him. Ospreay goes for the cover. Two count only. Oh, Ospreay tripping over all of the equipment inside the ring. And Doyle taking advantage of it with a crucifix. Couldn't hold for the pinfall, though. What is Doyle going for here? Oh, man, just rolling his neck. Falcon Arrow slamming him down hard. And the point of the elbow right to the face of the British superstar, Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin. Maybe time for the hidden blade. No, Doyle felt it coming, ducked underneath, countering with Bukkake Tsunami. Shoulders down, 1, 2. Ospreay kicks out at 2. Fuck you, he says. Oh, and just slams him with the trash can. Doyle, I think, was trying to throw it in the crowd. Doyle, top rope, big time leg drop. Man, close proximity. Ospreay still got the hell out of there. And now it's time for the Styles Clash. Shoulders down, 1, 2. Doyle kicked out at 2. And Ospreay surveying his opponent. What is he dealing with? You know he's heard the reputation. And now Ospreay thinking about hidden blade again. Bammo! Takes his fucking head off. That's gotta be it. The knockout shot. 2. And a shoulder comes up. Unbreakable Ryan D. Living up to his name. Moonsault again connects. And a series of strikes here. Doyle being tested. Comes back with a knee strike of his own, calling for a finish here. He feels like he's got him. Is it time for the Humanure? No. Ospreay felt it coming. Power bomb on the door. Ospreay again loading up. Bammo! And he got him! A second hidden blade, full impact! 1, 2, 3! Man, the AEW boys both staying alive in this one. Will Ospreay now has 15 points to Ryan Doyle's 12, so these two were tied, and Ospreay unleashed everything he had to put Ryan Doyle down here. Man, I think that counter move, Doyle was instinctively going for the Humanure. But Ospreay had it scouted at just the right time, and it made all the difference in the world. I mean, this match was all action between these two. An absolute classic. And could AEW steal this thing? Look at the look of surprise on Ospreay's face right there. Got hit with the Bukkake Tsunami, but give it up for the young man. Kicked out late at 2. Oh, and this was a big mistake on Doyle's part right here, too. He went for a move he doesn't usually go for, and got hit with the Styles Clash. Doyle showed his toughness right here, though, kicking out very late at 2. I think Ospreay felt like he might have had it right there. And then one more cannonball shot down the barrel of a gun here, blasted him in the back of the head. And Doyle knocked out here for 3 points for Will Ospreay to score his 15 points here. He's still in the running of this thing. I'll take a hit to that. What a match that was. What a tournament. Got a cough. Hold on. Sip of iced tea for the working man. All right, that does it for our tournament matches here tonight. Ric Flair, Jimmy Controversy had a match a few months ago, and Jimmy Controversy didn't like how it turned out. Now Ric Flair, the octogenarian, will face one-on-one here, Jimmy Controversy, in a grudge match. The Nature Boy Ric Flair, 16 times World's Heavyweight Champion, depending upon who you ask. In one of the... Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. That's weed for you, folks. I'm Damian Andrews, and this is the MVWF. And what an ovation for the Nature Boy. Jimmy Controversy! And Jimmy Controversy has looking like he's been hitting the gym. Jimmy Controversy has won a few matches in his career. One of the experimental dark horsemen, the job squad, if you will, here of the MVWF. Was in one of the greatest ladder matches in the history of the MVWF, so while he may not necessarily be decorated with championships, he is a bit more infamous than he is famous. Of course, that tag team partner was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. All right, Jimmy Controversy, 51 attribute points versus the normal amount for Nature Boy Ric Flair, and he overpowers him up against the ropes. And Flair, clean break, chops him in the chest. Not so clean. Nice catch there. Low drop kick there by Jimmy Controversy. Of course, Ric Flair came to the MVWF via a tag team tournament where he also teamed with Hollywood Hulk Hogan, winning that tournament. So two former tag team partners of the Hulkster. Let's go along ahead and point at him. Nice top wrist lock. Leg trip right there. Flair knows how to get it done. Smelly in position in a 1 count only. Controversy now. Oh, got blocked right there. Flair. Size and strength advantage. Flair just viciously drops a knee on him just to be a fucking prick. Flair rushes the corner and drives the knee into the face of Jimmy Controversy. Tag team titles still to come here tonight in our main event. Immediately following this match here. Be the first time in several months Cobra Kai has defended the titles. Of course, they've been embroiled in a blood feud with Last Call Jeremy Love, and of course Dennis during that period suffered a period of injury where he was off. Nice sling blade there. Good combination of moves here by Jimmy Controversy. Takes him out with the senton. Goes to the cover. The first cover on Flair. 1 count only. This match not officially a tournament match, and Flair may have had the ankle picked for a spinning toe hold, Terry Funk style. That will definitely weaken Controversy for the figure 4 later on, if he so chooses, or it might get victory for the 3 count, and left shoulder comes up on Jimmy Controversy, and Flair a little perplexed. Maybe if he just, goes for the figure 4, he'll just put him away here. Put him away. Jimmy Controversy in trouble. Will he tap? No. Give it up for Jimmy here. And a stomp to the hamstring, and Flair feeling confident that he's got this thing in the bag. Kick to the midsection, up in the air, a powerbomb perhaps. Oh no, no, I thought Flair was going to powerbomb over the top rope. Instead, he may have spared his life right there. And the Nature Boy up on the second rope. Double sledge to the head. Knee strike absolutely takes out Jimmy Controversy. Look at this crowd, will you? As Flair works over Jimmy Controversy. Flair, you can hear those chops all the way in the back row, and a clothesline takes out Jimmy Controversy. And another shot at the leg of Controversy, as Flair really knows how to pick a limb here and work him over. Up on the shoulders now, Flair. Maybe another clothesline. No, just potato sack slam. Jimmy kicks him off. Needs to put together something here. Forearm strikes, putting his moves together. Sling blade again for the second time. And vicious knee strike right there after the snap air, and another knee strike. This one busts Jimmy Controversy open. He got him. Flair whooped his ass. Fucking may have injured his face with that knee drop. And Flair picked his opponent apart here. Quick victory for him. I thought he was going to get it right here after the spinning toe hold, that he weakened the leg so much that Jimmy Controversy wouldn't have been able to kick out. No such luck, but the octogenarian, Ric Flair, another victory here, just like in the Death Row tournament. Main event coming up here as we watch the highlight reel. Controversy did what he could do. It was nowhere near enough. And he may have got his face fucking caved in with that knee strike. Bam, 3 count.
Here's your winner,
Ric Flair. The Nature Boy styling and profiling. World Tag Team Championship is on the line. Now, folks, originally it was penciled in that the Dragonhearts, both junior and senior, after Cobra Kai pulled some shenanigans at Power Trip, and they were assigned a World Tag Team title match by Brandon Bones. However, recently there was a tag team match where Jeremy Love brought in Braun Char to be the man, would be his tag team partner, and Braun Char won the match by pinning Selesky right before his World Championship match against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. So, Cobra Kai, however, World Tag Team Champions all the same. And since it's 2K25 now, and I don't have any of the NWA guys, and as it turns out, it looks like Greg and everybody in the NWA is not going to be able to come back to the MVWF here because they are using the PS4. I'm on the PS5, and going further here, it just doesn't look like the community creations are going to be intermeshed the way they were on some of the recent years' games. And I guess, the modders and stuff like that are pissing them off and giving people things for free that they want you to pay for or grind out as far as unlockables and shit. So instead, it's going to be Braun Char and Jeremy Love with a victory over Cobra Kai, getting the tag team title match. They were already politicking over this, by the way, even outside of my inability to get the Dragonhearts downloaded. All right, we are just about ready for the main event. And here he comes. The man responsible for one of the most infamous incidents in the history of the MVWF, Jeremy Love. Hit Dennis and Hitman Hart, one of his opponents here tonight, 136 times with a barbed wire baseball bat. Now both men, all four men have already competed here tonight. Dennis the most recently, and Jeremy the one who has had the longest rest. So you can see he's super confident out here tonight. And Braun Char, his stoic self. Now, of course, many questions surrounding these two as a team, as it concerns whether or not Jeremy was going to be able to get along with him, considering how he treated Brooklyn Joker in their tag team match against Cobra Kai, that Cobra Kai won. And Jeremy now just taunting. He's got shades over his shades, folks. Let's go, baby. It's the World Tag Team Champions. And I guess the champs are coming out solo tonight. The customized World Tag Team Championships for Cobra Kai. Dennis has had a brief period of time to recover between the brief segment there with Flair and Jimmy Controversy. And here comes Sensei. Making his second appearance here tonight, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Sensei Mark Zaleski. Big return here for the World Tag Team Championship that's been on ice for injuries and blood feuds and things like that have distracted Cobra Kai. And what an ovation! Recently had another eye surgery. The North of 50 Sensei continues to wrestle at a top level here in the MVWF. He is a champion after all. But after the heartbreaking defeat for the World Championship, you gotta wonder. What an ovation! The MVWF World Tag Team Champions. Smelly, the referee, much to the chagrin of Dennis, to take a hit. Manhart and Zaleski. Questionable count earlier on there. It was a slow count that she made against Zaleski. And the two big men gonna start this off just like they did last time. Dennis now got him immediately down in his own corner, but Bronchar not staying there. And a big clothesline fired out of the corner. Hard strikes from Dennis Hart. The main event World Tag Team Championship on the line here during the B2 Climax tournament. The MVWF locker room being tested for the first time in a long time with this kind of schedule. And to have a Tag Team Championship match out of the blue here. Big surprise. Sends him into the corner now. Jeremy now. Perhaps open for the tag. Schoolboy puts the shoulders down. Maybe a little too early for that right there. And Bronchar, having rested from his first match that he did lose tonight. Jeremy was victorious. And a tag by the rhyme scheme. Bam! And let's put... punching him right in the Cobra Kai logo. Dennis getting the foot to the face of the cannabinoid-infusing mask. And a 1 count only. Real early up in this piece. Nice, the kick, the karate kick, out of the blue. Dennis getting so much more proficient. Oh, look at that. Powered him up for the Samoan drop. And a first tag of the match for Selesky. And a double team move by Cobra Kai. Oh, what's Dennis got? Spike pile driver! And man, Cobra Kai going for the kill earlier on. And man, they could not stop him from making the tag right there. They really needed to do that. Otherwise, I think they might have had Jeremy right there. Jeremy still, he can't even get back on the apron. There he goes. Yeah, point at him. And just yanks him by the curly-toed boot. And the sensei in enemy territory, having a fight for his life here. Look at the strikes coming back from him. Bronchar doesn't take a step back. And if he does, it's to give some room so he can only push that much more forward. Nice defensive forearm smash, karate kick. What's up, Smilany? Man, another good combination of strikes and a healthy tag to Dennis Hart, who's coming in now with a chance to recover. Nice low drop kick there from Bronchar. And a fall away slam. And Dennis is like, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck your fall away slam. Bronchar picks him up over the shoulder. DDT! Dennis firing up right there. Sends Bronchar into his corner. What they got in store for him. And a clothesline doomsday device. Or a springboard clothesline doomsday device. Bit of a new move from Cobra Kai. And look at Selesky taunting Bronchar right there. And a sucker punch for Jeremy. Jeremy right back at him. And here comes Bronchar. German suplex. Wrist control. Yes. Clotheslines him inside out. What's up, turnbuckles? Bronchar top rope. Big time splash. Kick out at 2. Good tag right there by Bronchar. A bit more synergy here from Bronchar and Jeremy than between Jeremy and Brooklyn Joker. And Bronchar did have a big move there where he shoulder blocked Jeremy, where he got in the line of fire. And many people accused Jeremy of being the reason why Brooklyn Joker got pinned by Cobra Kai in their tag team match. Ooh, hard knee strike. And Cobra Kai in a mood. Bam! And a huge karate kick, but Jeremy says fuck that shit and comes back with a clothesline. 1 count only. Counter by the sensei. And a sweep of the leg, Cobra Kai style. This match so personal. If Cobra Kai were to lose the tag team titles here, how heartbreaking that would be, and how many more heads Jeremy would be putting on his mantelpiece here at the expense of Cobra Kai. And how about a pile driver? Some payback. After the spike pile driver, Jeremy parts the sensei's hair. Bronchar, big, beefy, strong, blue. He is unstoppable out there, folks. So fucking powerful. So strong, power slam. Sensei, you can see he felt that shit. He didn't have a lot to kick out right there, but he still managed to do it. Up in the air, Sensei, going for the powerbomb, blammo, takes him out. Bronchar probably should have gone for the pinfall right there, but I think Jeremy called Bronchar over. I think he wanted, and there is his hated opponent, and Jeremy doesn't take a step back. Jeremy throws Dennis to take a Hitman Hart into enemy territory and alley-oops him out of the corner. Schooner. And look at Dennis. He did that for Bronchar right there because he saw Bronchar do that to him. Well, he felt the drop kick to the ass earlier on tonight. Nice takedown, shoulders down, jackknife. Jeremy, counter move. Counter move by Dennis. Sunset flip. Dennis kicks out. German suplex, man. Powerful Jeremy. Sends Dennis out of his boots and inside out. Nice takedown, up on the shoulder, drives him to the mat. Nice kick dodge right there. Dennis, again, a lot of the karate he's been learning in Cobra Kai has been meant to improve his defense. And look at Dennis here, calling to his tag team partner, suplex, splash, powerplex. And Jeremy, smart move, rolls out of the ring, and man, you can see just wincing in pain. Zaleski now picking a fight with Bronchar, grabbing him by his pirate beard and unleashing months and weeks of frustration. And Jeremy now gonna put him in the body lock. Will Sensei tap? No, couldn't hold on to him. And now Jeremy going to the top rope. Sensei in position. Oh, splash comes up short. And another tag here. Another double team here. Perhaps a demolition decapitation. Blam! Oh, that elbow hit Jeremy right in the fucking face. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Out of that demolition decapitation. He's an enemy. Trying to get back in this thing, and he goes outside the ring, maybe looking for some plunder. Dennis taking it too long to make up his mind. Jeremy recovered in time. Oh, Bronchar waiting for Dennis in the corner with some hard shots. And Dennis clotheslines him in the corner and completely no-sells the shot. Bronchar got one in on there on him, that's for sure. And a tag. Zaleski now coming for Jeremy here, looking to do some revenge. Bam! Karate kick. Shoulders down. Smelly in position. 1 for the titles. Jeremy kicks out at 2. Oh, what a knee strike. Oh, and Selesky, second match of the night. This one over 10 minutes in there now. Just putting his hand over his mouth and nose to smother him while he just pounds on his chest. Sweep the leg, Cobra Kai style. Tag team titles on the line. Smelny applying the count. Rolled back in the ring where this match needs to be decided. Oh, and Dennis was waiting for him. He saw him roll through there to try and get in Dennis's face. And Dennis, more than ready. Good reflex. And now, Selesky calling for the Steve Perry press. Hits him! Full impact. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. Jeremy gets pinned. Unbelievable. Not only defending the tag team titles here tonight, but avenging the loss at the sneak preview show. Good continuity from Jeremy and his tag team partner, Braun Char. But man, the double team moves, they stacked up on Jeremy for sure. Give it up for Cobra Kai, not losing the tag team titles here tonight. Gotta wonder if they're gonna make it to Match Mania. Maybe as challenger for the World Championship and also having to defend the tag titles. That could be in the future for Selesky. Man, these guys picked their moves to taunt one another with. Bam! Look at that kick right there. Jeremy, nowhere to go. Braun Char doesn't even try to save him. And the Steve Perry press. I mean, move after move throughout this match that Jeremy took here. I mean, yeah, you're going down, buddy. You're getting pinned at a 3 count. 2 times tonight, the Steve Perry press got it done. The tag team champions are united. What an event this was, folks. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations to Cobra Kai. All right, let's check the injury list here. Dennis Ticket Hitman Hart and Sensei Selesky emerged victorious against Braun Char and Jeremy Love in this highly anticipated match. The MVWF anticipated this matchup would decide the end of their rivalry, but it's clear these superstars are not ready to put this contest to rest. And no, they're not. I mean, there is still so much more to make up for. I mean, when you beat a man with a barbed wire baseball bat 136 times, I mean, Jeremy has been so elusive for Cobra Kai, and really, more truly here, this is one of the first times throughout this tournament that Cobra Kai has really had their chance to get their hands on him. And of course, when you compile that with a couple of events ago where Sensei also defeated Jeremy in the B2 Climax tournament and scored 3 points off of him for sure. So I'm glad that my custom Cobra Kai tag team title belts here are looking so fine for sure here. But that being said here, I mean, everyone who's going to be a tag team champion from this point forward is going to get a custom championship tag team belt. That I promise you here for the future. But had Jeremy and Bronchar won the tag titles here, they would have got something that thematically would have tied them together. And Bronchar and Jeremy now exiting the arena. And the crowd giving them what for. Well, folks, I am Damon Andrews, and I'm high as shit. Thank you for joining us. What an event here. Now, from this point forward, we've got 3 more events for the B2 Climax tournament. They could not be any more different from one another. So what you've been seeing up until this point has been regular tournament play. Now, the next B2 Climax event will have another 10 matches for sure, but they will be all the remaining unfought matches in the A block. And then after that, we'll fight all the remaining matches in the B block to square off all the scores. And then we will determine who will go on to the finals to face the winner of the A block versus the winner of the B block at the third event, which will basically be a huge pay-per-view, the last big event before Matchmania 777. There'll be a couple of smaller events in between then, because again, the World Championship will need to be defended one more time before Matchmania 777. The tag team titles will be defended one more time before Matchmania. I guess essentially, if there is nothing that I can do to get the Dragon Hearts back on the roster here, because again, I would prefer not to do a thing where, you know, like I would rather not strip Dragonheart Jr. of the Cruiserweight belt if I can help it. But if it looks like I can't help it and that's what I end up having to do, then that's what I'm probably going to do. And then, of course, I have a new championship that is in the works or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. An intercontinental kind of title or whatever. It's not what it's going to be called. I think it's called like the King of the fucking World Championship or something like that. That being said, let's go over the scores here tonight. Hollywood Hulk Hogan is the chief score winner right now. He won his match here tonight against Kevin, and he now has 18 fucking points. Jeremy, however, now has 12 points. So if Hogan loses the next 2 matches, and one of those matches will be against Jeremy Love, Jeremy, if he wins his next match and then also defeats Hulk Hogan as well, he will have defeated Hulk Hogan and won the A block. Because again, they would have tied in points, but Jeremy would have been the one to defeat Hulk Hogan in the A block. So Jeremy, if you're listening, you still have a chance to win this fucking tournament. Now, as far as Selesky goes, Zaleski has a couple of more matches still here to go. But Zaleski really doesn't have a path to winning this thing here because, again, even if he wins the next 2 matches and Hogan loses the next 2 matches and stays at 18 points, the likelihood of Hogan losing the next 2 matches, either at least both of the next 2 matches, is unlikely, and Zaleski winning the next 2 matches will only tie the score, and then Hogan has the prior defeat of Hogan. Now, Kenny Omega and Kevin are both at 12 points, and if they win their next matches and stuff, they too could tie with Hogan. But Kevin would not be declared the winner, so his path to victory is not so strong, but Kenny Omega's is. Kenny Omega defeated Hulk Hogan earlier in the tournament. And if he is to win his next 2 matches and Hogan is to, as unlikely as it is, lose his next 2 matches, then Omega would have won the A block. That is his path to victory. Otherwise, everybody else, Hogan has such a commanding lead at 18 points at this point. Crane, Danger Boy has only 3 points, and he's not winning. He is essentially eliminated at this point, which essentially means that Cube, Kid, and Ito are also essentially eliminated at this point. So they will remain in the tournament to remain as spoilers. Now, looking over at the B block here. We started the B block with Bronchar, Kyle Empire, and Kurt Maple with 15 points. But today, Kurt Maple did not wrestle, so he's got some remaining matches still yet to go. That will be on the consolidating fucking event. Doyle has 15 points now. Did Will Ospreay win? Will Ospreay won. Will Ospreay has 15 points. El Hamburguesa did not wrestle tonight, so he remains at 15 points. But he's going to cram the rest of his matches here at the end. So he has a path to victory. Kurt Maple has a path to victory. Kyle Empire has a path to victory, as does AEW's Will Ospreay. Essentially, Dennis is eliminated at this point. Tukul Koido scored his only points of the tournament here. So the best he's going to do is about 9. Chronic Avenger continues to be at 0. The Wolf actually got up to 12 points here today with his upset victory over Dennis. So congratulations to him. So I guess essentially for the Wolf to win, his path is going to basically require everyone else in this tournament to win, and he has to basically win everything else this point forward. So he does have a path, and he does have momentum. The Skinny Wolf was also victorious in the previous event as well. So so he's 2 wins, 2 straight wins here to really show he's got some momentum here in the final moments, especially as he has definitely built some momentum. Again, he appears to be injured. Ito injured. Again, we didn't see him tonight, so ostensibly and stuff, I don't know whether or not he's going to be able to actually continue this tournament at all. It may end up being a judgment call where I guess some of those points are going to be scored by default. But yeah, I mean, the B block is still wide fucking open. Ryan Doyle, El Hamburguesa, Bronchar, Kurt Maple, and Will Ospreay, and the Skinny Wolf is as a long shot. 5 fucking guy, half that fucking bracket right there, still has a chance to win this fucking thing. It is hyper competitive in the B block. So congratulations to all those guys. Again, we've got 2 more events. The A block finish, the B block finish, and then the B2 Climax finals, the huge premium live event, pay-per-view extravaganza pandalirium, coming to you live on YouTube here in the near future. Hopefully, at least for the finals, I can get somebody down here to come and sit in the co-chair here to do commentary. Folks, I am Damon Andrews. Thank you for joining us. Good night.